and our recording start date. So, we are going to dive back into Barovia. But before we do so, why don't we learn who we have at the table?
Yeah, hey, what's up? I'm Thresh. I'm playing Mograine, a cleric of the twins of the suns, uh, the true sun, and I'm here to have a good time. You know, I like to read a good book, have a good time with some friends, maybe go out for drinks sometimes. He's ASMR if that helps.
I'm Connor. I'm playing Valen. He's a drow shadow magic sorcerer from the Underdark who is traveling the lands searching for a way to free his home from curse rule and does so with his shadow hound companion Nyx.
Speaking of Nyx, you should check your character sheet extras.
Oh, do I need to refresh?
You might need to refresh. I just added it.
Hey, look at that.
Alright, we've got last but not least then.
That's me. I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Jinx. Jinx is a mischievous and curious Blackford Tabaxi rogue inquisitive. This week's fun fact about Jinx is he is allergic to pet dander, but he is not allergic to himself. So he thinks that that must mean he's hypoallergenic. Bonus fun fact, if Jinx had a dating profile, hypoallergenic would definitely be on there.
Alrighty.
Is Jinx hairball?
Let's not talk about that. Listen, he doesn't groom himself like a cat. He has showers, so I don't think there'd be any reason for him to be
Yeah,
hairball.
but like you know how
So it'd be very odd if he did.
no, like you think about it, like you know how when you sleep and you get like hair in your mouth? Like he just wakes up and it's just like there's more because he's got more hair.
One of these days, he's just gonna haunch over and
No,
start to pat on
stop
his
it.
back.
Alright.
It's okay, bud. Let it all out.
So, let's dive back.
So thank goodness Nick is a shadow companion. That's because
Yes.
so he's not sneezing all the time.
Oh my
Is the
goodness.
shadow companion hypoallergenic?
Shadow.
Let's dive
Well,
back into our session. Uh, so you all are in Barovia. It's lovely this time of year. Uh, and you returned to Vallaki after after doing some things up on Yester Hill, but when you returned, not all was as you left. Your companion, Irina, was nowhere to be seen, and after some investigations, you feared that perhaps she had been taken by Isaac, the right hand to the burgomaster. And, well, you broke into the burgomaster's mansion, intent of finding any sort of evidence of your suspicions to bring forth. And what you found instead was the body of Ethan, his throat torn out. You also, during this time, patronized the uh, toy store. Um, one
eh,
Mr. Blinsky.
Yeah, Blinsky's.
Yeah. He's no fun. He's no Blinsky. But,
Jinx.
I believe that was, that brings us up to speed where we are. You believe that perhaps Irina has been taken to Castle Ravenloft, but perhaps you are not quite at the levels of confidence to take on such an excursion. But there are allies you have. There's the tower where you can find the traveling bard. Then there are, of course, the uh, seeds that Davian had requested you look for. One you've already found and returned, but the other lies in the ruins to the south. And then, of
And then
course,
there's
there's yeah,
Kashmir.
Uh,
That's not his name. I have that's fine, but it's
Cas
Kashmir adjacent.
Casimir.
There we go.
Yes, he wants an escort to the Amber's. He has business there.
If Casimir waiting for a while.
Yes.
He has been. This is very true.
Yeah, like we're closer geographically, I think, to one of the seeds. But Casimir, I'm gonna keep saying Kashmir. Casimir has been waiting for a while.
I mean, you could ask him if, he'd like to hang around while you take care of other business. That way it's like, hey, we're not forgetting about you, but we've been asked to do a lot of things. It's up to you guys. It's whatever you'd like to do.
But we did promise that we would help Linsky with regards to, I believe it was finding someone. If I remember correctly. We promised him something for sure.
We had to find a robot guy at Castle Ravenloft.
Mhm.
That's what it was. Right.
Yeah.
I think we're going there yet.
Oh. Right. So perhaps we put a pin in that one. What else do we have on our plates at the moment?
I feel like we have kept our Dusk Elf friend waiting long enough. We did promise him.
That is true. Perhaps we assist with that.
If I remember correctly, he's just at the Vistani camp outside town, right?
He is at the Vistani camp just outside of the town.
Awesome. Let's go pay Casimir a visit.
Okay.
Everyone's good with that?
Absolutely.
All right. So, when you return to the Vistani camp, it is not as empty as it was the last time you were here. They have the they of course still have their caravan set at the top of the hill, where the dusk elves are at the uh, abodes at the base, and uh, you do notice that as soon as you are spotted by one of the figures at the front, they disappear. They walk further into the inn camp.
Do you think they're trying to hide from us or trying to grab someone?
I don't
Insight
know.
check. What did they look like as they were walking away?
Roll an insight check.
Uh, that will be an 18.
They seem to have purpose with their movement. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a distance away, so you weren't able to see the smaller intricacies, but they move with purpose.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Sorry, who were they? Were they the people at the edge of camp?
You were spotted by someone, so as you were walking in, so at quite a bit of a distance, someone closer to the edge of the camp noticed your arrival, and Max, you are wet, buddy.
Always fun when a cat jumps up on you and you go, "Why are you wet?"
I have an idea. I know why he's wet, but that doesn't mean I
He's so
enjoy.
wet, you just got out of focus.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I enjoy the sensation, even with the knowledge. Okay, come on. There we go. All right. So, um, yeah. So they're closer to the edge of the camp, some sort of perhaps guard of some sort. But again, this is at a far distance. They noticed your approach, as it is fairly open ground, and then they went. So you had no idea really who they were.
They went to notify Casimir, and we have been gone for a while.
I can't remember. Was Casimir important? Or was he just a guy?
He's the one that gave us the sword, or the
The
broken
bow?
blade.
Fairly important.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you continue on your way.
Yeah. I'll see why not.
All right. So as you follow the path, you do recall that Casimir's hovel is the one furthest away from the main path. So you're able to follow down, and when you arrive, it is as another figure is walking out. Gives a glance to your group, and you would notice that uh, this figure is one of the Dusk Elves. But Casimir's hovel is in front of you.
see no reason as to delay us going in and checking on him.
I'll follow you guys.
I was following you.
I'm going inside.
There we go.
So no knocking, just door open. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, we're going by Zelda rules.
Like we
No, I'll
own the
knock.
place.
I'll knock.
As you knock, it's a perhaps moment or two before the door opens, and there you see Casimir. His face is hard, a little inscrutable at this moment. But he looks at you almost with an anticipation, a sense of waiting.
Mr. Man, apologies. We had some other business that we needed to take care of first, but we are here to hold up our end of the deal.
As he looks over you, thoughts, and reaches down near to the door where you see a travel pack ready to go.
It's good to see that you are prepared.
I was under the assumption that when you asked for time, it'd be on the order of a day or two. Not quite as long as I've been.
That is fair and understandable. However, the good news is we are here now and ready to make things happen.
We shall travel. And as he sets out, he finds one of the other Dusk Elves and speaks to them. And anyone who understands Elvish can hear that it is basically a report that uh, he will be gone for he doesn't know how long. As the journey will take you towards the mountains to the south. You know what?
So I'm close enough to overhear that, right?
Yeah. I'll just do a little here. So, currently, you guys, here. Your final destination, here. That is doing the things that I don't want it to do.
Wasn't the seed in that direction too?
Seed is in this direction.
Like, it's like halfway between where we are and where we're going.
Well, somewhat. If you want to follow a decent path, you'd want to go at the Luna River. I mean, if you want to walk in the wilderness, I won't stop you from walking in the wilderness. because this area, if you lean in a little bit, it's flooded marshlands.
Uh,
But we can walk through that. That can be fun.
No.
I like to stick to the road.
Yeah, I don't like how excited you got at that
Yeah, you got a
prospect.
little.
Showing your hand a
Yeah.
little bit.
I have a
As
feeling
a
there's a bunch of wolves out there.
as a DM, I'm always showing my hand, but like I'm never actually like turning them around. It's like, ooh, look at my cards. I've got them right here.
That's false. I've never once seen your hands on stream.
I will whisper to my companions, since I do understand Elvish, that we are going somewhere into the southern mountains.
Uh, Mograine will nod as he has picked up on that as well.
Jinx has no idea what's being said in Elvish, so he's just gonna be like, "Oh, thanks."
Um,
Okay. After the brief update, Casimir comes back. I let us set up.
let's go.
And we are so.
Would you be so kind as to draw a line so I can mentally keep track of? Oh, is it that black bar there?
No, that I fucked up there. I was gonna do something and I clicked the wrong tool. Uh, so
Is it that censored part of the map? Is that where we're going?
all right. So what line would you like drawn? Where? Why?
Just a general kind of where we are, point A to point B, just to kind of get in the headspace of how much ground we're covering for
Did you
an
literally
average day's travel.
not see where I pinged earlier?
No, I didn't see. No, I didn't. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I didn't see where you pinged, and that's why Max is making you pay for your sins right now.
God, I hate this. All right. We're gonna. I'm drawing on that. Blah 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 blah. All right. Start. No. That's where we're starting. All right.
Okay.
Right. Nice little Velaki right there.
At that crossroads, got it.
Yep. The
Yep.
reds, like solid and dotted, those are all roads. The dotted ones are just like trails and not like
Yep.
actual roads, okay? Alright. And then
Indeed.
Amber Temple, where he wants you guys to take him to, it's in this area.
Oh man. Okay. Got it.
But like if you want to go
So what's up with that road that gives out?
the one in that leads to the marsh, like this one right here.
Yeah, that one right there, that dotted one that gives out. That
Yeah.
doesn't seem great.
Yeah, that's Perez.
That's where the other seed is.
Yeah.
The gemstone thingy, the pine cone.
Okay, so we do want to go that way.
So
At some point, but if we go that way, then we're gonna be going on uncharted
I mean,
routes until we get the
Well,
rest of the way.
you can
So
follow
what
the
if,
trail
obviously,
and then go back.
here, I'm gonna come in and draw. So obviously, the obvious ideal way is to go down here, and then this all down here sucks. So we're just gonna put a big X on that. We don't want to go further. But I see that this is a mountain. What if we went right in between this uncharted territory right here to this road, cutting all of this out? and we can get back on the trail, right? Hey, Jack. Hey, buddy. Wanna come sit?
I don't know why you guys feel less comfortable with one uncharted way than another when it comes to me.
Well, so the thing is distance, right? Because obviously I'm looking at the topography of this map. We go through 3 different terrains and up the side of a mountain uncharted with one route. But if we go through the route that I draw, we're going through one terrain in a valley to a road that will take us up a safer form of the mountain. That's what I'm pointing at.
What if Casimir doesn't want to go that way?
Well, does he? Or I guess we should involve him in this conversation, considering.
As you
Yeah,
just pull
Jinx
the
is
map
too
out.
afraid to ask him if he wants. If
Yes,
he wants.
we're trying to plot the route that we are planning on going. How do you feel about this one? And I'll kind of show him what I've drafted up so far.
So long as it
I feel
gets
like it could
me
cut.
the temple.
I feel that this could cut, frankly, looking at it, a few days off of travel.
If you believe so,
Question:
what's your question?
Does Casimir look like he can handle himself in a scuffle? If I give him a once over, what's my assessment on his capabilities?
Let me actually here's his official character art. And, so that's what you would see of
Is
him.
he buff? Is he hot?
I don't know, is he?
Oh yeah,
He's,
dude.
br-
Come
he's
on.
broody.
He's broody. He's got a cloak and a dagger, and maybe what? I guess that's not a shield. That's more
That's
like an emblem.
my shtick.
Yeah, well,
Um,
I'm sorry. He's the guest.
I will say that you have not seen him without his hood down, I believe. So,
So sorry. He's always had his hood on, is what you're saying.
he keeps his hood up. Yep. He wears his
Okay,
sunglasses at night.
cool. Yeah. Sorry, I felt like you said that in a way where it was like he's never not ever had his hood down.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify.
From your
He's got a
perspective,
receding hairline.
He's
from
always had a hood.
yeah, from where you've seen him, he's always had the hood. It's always been on.
Got it. That's a good thing.
So though, if we're going to Perez and we get the gem, we're just gonna have to go back up that same route anyway and take it back to the winery.
You don't have to take it right away.
So
You could hold on to the gem. You could keep it.
Hopefully, it's not a magnet for creepy druids.
I do believe one way or another that is a ideal route to take, whether we do it on the way in or on the way out. However, I feel if we chart it one way, uh, going towards where we're going on the return, we know the path a little bit better. We could make choices and estimations, and quite frankly, make a stronger progress on it than going over it once. It seems as though he would save. Man, it's got to be. How fast would you say we could travel in a day, Faye? How many miles?
Enough. There's like actual D&D mechanic.
Rules about it. I just don't
Yeah.
remember them off the top of my head, so I'm trying to.
I would say that
I think it's what.
the map, based on my guesstimations, with the path you have charted out, your best guesstimation on that is like, I don't know, 4 days. Because that gives
We're
your
saving 4 days, or
that would
taking
be
the 4
from
days?
what you've got. I would say with the just following the roads straight as, you'd be closer to 6 days. What you've got is 4, and that's just given like a bare line kind of like some encounters. As long as nothing goes terribly bad, you get there in about 4 days based on.
Right.
Another
Do
question.
we think?
Oh, another
Oh, go
question.
ahead.
Is there a place like a stables where we could potentially rent horses to make the journey
Mm.
faster?
The only horses that you have seen on the regular have been with the Vistani.
Ooh.
There are other horses around, but most of them have been with the Vistani. Rovia does not partake in like horse breeding. It's all imported.
Hmm. I mean, we are on positive relations with the Fasani. We could go and try to acquire some horses. However, I don't believe that would take us a few days in its own to do just that.
Aren't we currently at a Vistani encampment?
There is a Vistani camp, literally just a few feet away. Uh,
Ah, well, wait, never mind. Sorry.
do recall though, as you have heard, uh, Vistani and Strahd are kind of kind of close. They be tight.
Buddy, buddy.
Yeah.
Is that they do. We did save that child, so there is 1 point for us. However, do we want to risk having Strahd know of this situation, what we have collected, and several things that could play into this?
True.
But I mean, if you want horses, that's you guys. You can try and get horses. I promise that I won't slaughter them immediately.
All right. Do we feel on such a time crunch that 6 days is not in our purview?
I mean, I don't have an ultimate timeline here. I just want to be able to leave at some point.
Of course.
Other than that, I don't really have any place to be.
Casimir, you can weigh in on this as well. Do you have a timeline in which
I would
you need
like
to be somewhere?
I would like to go to the Ember Temple. My destiny waits for me.
Of course.
If we
That
could get
wasn't in
this,
question. Do you need to get there?
there is no immediate deadline, but I would like to be there soon rather than. But the difference between the 4 and 6 days is not done.
It sounds like we are not in a rush to go places, and therefore perhaps the road more traveled in this case would be beneficial to all of us.
Agree.
Alright. So, that means we can set off for your journey. And as you start your walk leaving from Stein, past Palaki, over river and to crossroads. Just consult something here. You would spot a bit of a mess here. As if someone came through in a hurry. The mud, dirt have been kicked up to the sides, but there's not much else that's catching at the overall eye. Though, just check something. So, James, you would spot something. Just off the side of the road, covered a little bit by the dirt and mud. You see what looks to be some sort of bundle left on the ground.
I'm a curious individual, so I think I would get closer to see if I could see what it is.
You get closer, and it looks to be some sort of bag. It's some sort of treated leather meant to keep out the environment, and you would notice that it is tied shut.
Hey guys, I found something.
Moog will pay attention.
What is it?
It's a bag. A
Is
nice
there
one.
anything in it?
I open it.
All right. As you open the bag, the first thing that you would notice is that it has these clothes in it. They seem to be of a adult size, very common in the drab Barovian style. But as you peek around, there is another thing that you would find in there. It's a cameo, like you would see on an amulet or chain, but the face has been scratched out.
Is there any initials on the inside of the bag or anything that might indicate indicate who it belonged to?
No, just a bag of clothes and an amulet, or the cameo.
Yeah, it seems like maybe a traveler lost this. Show them what I found in it, but
Well, you could leave it here. If they lost it, perhaps they will come returning to look.
If it
either of
was, they
you want it?
wished. Besides, like the little scratched out face, do I notice anything else weird with it?
No, they're just, boring Barovian clothes. But it's kept in a well-treated bag as if whoever lost this was prepared to take on the elements.
Um, is this the spot of the road where it's a mess?
It
Like
was,
there's like wheel tracks and stuff like all kicked up.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem to be like tracks
Is
from wheels. It seems to be um, animal tracks, signs of someone running.
oh, do the footsteps go? Can I tell which way they go in?
Uh, they go around. It's strange the way that it seems that they're trying to evade, and then they disappear within these foliage woods.
Something weird seems to have happened here. I don't know if someone was being pursued. Maybe they dropped the bag in their
Are there
haste
any
to get
signs of
away.
footprints or anything? Okay.
Uh, not more than what has been described. Like there
Okay.
are, um,
All right. Okay.
yeah.
A chance this could have been like arenas. Is there?
I mean, it goes more towards Velaki than away, so take that information
On
as you will.
the picture of the scratched out face, is there
Yes.
any upper body or form that would denote the gender of the person in the photo?
Seems to be feminine form.
Got it.
Are the clothes for a woman? Or are they
These
pretty
just
decent?
seem to be more anyone could wear these clothes. They seem to be well suited for um, work and toiling in the fields.
Should we leave this here in case they come back?
I don't have any
I guess
use.
not.
I don't have any use for either of those things.
Very well. I think we should leave them.
Jinx will try and put it in a place that if a person knew they dropped it here and came back, they'd be able to find it, but maybe it isn't immediately obvious from the road
Yeah,
so that other travelers don't take it.
yeah, for sure. So, as you hide it again to make sure that no other travelers
Hi, Flash.
besides those who'd be coming to look for clothes uh, stumble across this. You continue along the path, and as you do so, I'm going to ask for and this can be from anyone, a survival roll.
Got the highest modifier.
By all means.
'21, very good.
Anyone?
Yep. As you're traveling, you are heading to the ruins of Perez, right? Or are you going the long way around and coming back?
We're going the long way around.
Okay. So, I'm just going to do a quick little thing out. Just so that way I can make proper notes. I don't care that that's points of interest. Alright, so nope. Let's do it like this. Oh, goodness gracious, Faith. Alright. So, green is first track. And I'm just doing this because I want to make sure I've got everything planned out correctly. Uh,
Hell yeah.
and we're gonna make, uh, we're gonna make orange our second track, which is you guys coming back.
Oh, that good news, guys. That means we survived the Ember Temple.
Hey, all right.
This is all hypothetical. Alright.
So, for further clarification, is it 6 days one way or round trip?
I was counting one ways.
Okay, so it would be 12 days round trip or
If you,
8 days both way.
yeah, if you take the long way, it'd be about 12. And this is just guesstimation, you know.
Mm.
You could be,
But I see what you're saying here.
I want to erase.
So this would be 10 days all in.
This is what I am interpreting your plan as from what long way around
Right.
and
And
everything. Just
I'm saying this is an alleged 10 days of travel.
as it stands. And then
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to, if you get the
With
seed,
survival of the Umber Temple and
and then
optimal travel conditions or
that would be a deciding point of where you
all that
go
good
and
stuff.
at your thing. So we'll make that actually a big X is what we'll do, because from there you can decide to go various different ways depending on certain story factors. Bam. X marks the spot. Because if you pick up the seed in Berez, you know, the winery is all on the other side, but all that good stuff. Alright, so that is the charted course as I understand it. Is there any modifications or something that I didn't get right? Okay. So,
That's my understanding.
with good day.
I am happy with this plan of attack and action.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so. As you're traveling, goes well for a lot of the day. Let's where is that? Is that down at the bottom? Okay, cool. I'd say with a 21 survival check, put you about would put you about here-ish at end of day. We'll use get you in that range. Not like immediately only there, but roundabouts from guesstimations.
Sure.
All right.
This is D&D. We use our imagination for a lot of things. Uh,
Based on the landmarks we
yeah,
see and the clearings we approach.
yeah. Um, and as it gets later, uh, the, uh, um, you start to, of course, feel the shadows creeping in as the sun, ever hidden in the skies, sinks away, leaving the world dark. I'll ask for a survival roll from the group for setting up camp.
Just one representative one or one from everyone?
One from everyone. This is a group roll.
Okay.
On a D20?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a dirty 20.
Very well.
Oh goodness, Mogren. Um,
So I got a 3 plus 3, so that's double, so that's a 12.
no, that's not how that works.
Snake eyes.
Let's. What is yours? Ah, cool. Alright. You guys are able to find a pretty decent space to set up camp for. Um, and as you settle in, I'm assuming you would like to take watch.
Yes.
Yep.
What, you don't trust me out here? Alright.
What's Barovia?
What is going to be our watch order?
I can go in the middle. A second.
I'll take third.
I guess that puts me on first.
Jinx.
Put the new guy up first.
The new guy's going to go on third with you. I already rolled for it.
Oh, he's playing shortstop?
So Jinx, Balin, Wolverine, and Casimir. Alright. So, Jinx, you are up first for watch. Can you roll me your perception roll?
So that's a natural 20 for a 28.
Alright. I'll keep your 28 in mind as you're keeping watch over the camp, the surrounding areas. You catch a lot. The movement of the bats and ravens that seem to fill Barovia. You see the movement through the trees of wolves in packs. But nothing seems to come with the intention of disturbing your party's rest. Your watch goes by without an issue. But during your watch, are there any thoughts that Jinx is tossing around in his mind?
I think Jinx is Jinx is trying to just not think about anything for a while. He's been thinking about a lot of things for a long time, and he's just trying to focus on just what's in front of him, what the sounds are, where the movement is, and not dwell too much on certain things.
Okay. As Jinx, you're able to finish your watch. The next watch comes, which brings us to May. So let us get a
Perception check.
perception check.
It's a 10.
Okay. As you're keeping watch, what's going on in your mind?
Quite a lot. Obviously, concern for Irina, of course, but also curious about our companion, because even during his travels outside of Barovia, he has not met too many of the elves. So, and this is not a species of elf that he's ever seen before outside of Barovia. So he's very curious about him.
As you are caught in thought looking across the camp at Casimir, you don't notice this until it is upon you, passing right by your camp alongside the road. The clump, steady, of hooves on the ground. Thud, thud. You look over and you see a horse. But something's off. It seems emaciated beneath the ruined armor that it wears. And you would notice it's not that its skin is close to its bone, it's that bone is prevalent. Bits of skin hang off of this undead horse. Then you see the rider. Much the same ruined chainmail armor with a hand held out. You can see between the gauntlets just finger bones and a wrist. There's a rusted lantern, but no light sheds from it. As this rider moves past your camp.
In normal circumstances, he might find that weird, but he's been here long enough that that's not even the creepiest thing he's seen. But he's still a little unnerved, but not creeped out.
Surely it can't be an ill omen.
Surely not.
Surely. Alright. Other than that, nothing seems to go on of interest during your watch. Bringing us then to Mowbray.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Can I have a perception?
You may.
It's alright.
3 is a multiple of 6, so
No, that's not how it works. You do have Casimir here as well. Um, not that his role was much better. Uh, so, uh, oh no, actually, after
Mograine will.
modify
Yep.
it, after some math, that actually is pretty decent. Um,
Hey, all right. Mograine will rise with the sun, go about his daily prayers and affirmations and
well,
groundings, and begin to pack his things.
there might be something interesting that goes on. Hold on.
Oh,
What, you don't want an interesting thing to happen?
well, it depends. Is it all get $20? That's pretty interesting.
As you're rising, um, you go through your prayers and your devotions, and then Casimir, you would notice, stands up, his eyes to the forests beyond your camp. Did you hear that?
Can't say that I did. What is it?
As he tilts his head in the direction, waiting, listening. You'd start to hear it. Rustles from the woods. Peering, you would notice movement. It's not any sort of animal or beast, but it is not unfamiliar to you as you spot a collection of animated plants, sharpened at the ends, these needled lights, moving closer and closer towards your camp.
Mograine will stand at attention with his hand on his weapon, but more wait to see exactly how this thing approaches, what its intentions are.
As you wait for seeing what the intentions are. And we're gonna do little this.
I think I've been on this map before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is where Magda cast Fireball for the first time.
Well, this is a basic map, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have been here before. Um, just gonna
Hell yeah.
get some.
Put those trees in, Bob Ross. You got this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just I'm treeing it up.
They're happy trees, though, right?
They're just a bunch of happy accidents.
They need to be happy trees. But
They are trees. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click on.
oh,
You saw nothing,
oh, really? Oh, really?
really. Okay,
I didn't see Bubba Lasagna's house.
no, no, you didn't see Bubba Lasagna's house.
Dang.
Living like a Keebler elf.
Ah! Just sized that thing up. Okay. Any more trees? Alright. And then I'm just gonna time's sakes put the big brambles as the rest of the forest. Don't question me.
I didn't question anything.
Alright, so Jinx and Valen, you guys are resting. Mograine, you're on watch, and then Casimir's also here. Um, he's also paying attention on watch, and we don't need two.
That's five too many.
This is what's there. As you listen and wait to hear what is approaching, um, you see one come to the edge, and that is not doing what I needed to do. Hold on. There you hear the cracking of the twigs as needles burst out from behind. And I'm gonna ask for initiatives. Valen and Jinx, you are at disadvantage as you were resting.
Oof, this is a terrible Jinx initiative.
Nope, I don't need that one. I need the one above it. Go back. Go here. And then nope. Oh, Casimir, buddy. Alright. So, Needle Blade A is going to be our first to go. He's going to get a little closer. Get right up here in front of Casimir. And definitely hit as you hear the sort of screech of the sharpened wood against the leathers that Casimir wears. And that is that amount of damage. And Mogren, we come to your turn.
We will move to Needle Blood A,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to start off with a good old-fashioned swing. How's a 19 to hit?
Yeah, that will hit.
For 10 damage on this Needle Blood.
Cool.
And then we will go ahead and pass. We will use the rest of our movement to set up more of a, or I guess get on this side. Because it's not dead just yet.
Yeah. Valen, as you were resting before, this kind of brings you out of your trance. What would you be doing here?
Man, I'm happy that I got woken up by these creatures again. So I will go this way, just kind of get a clear shot. The needle blight attacking my elf buddy.
Okay.
We'll shoot a firebolt at it. That is a 24.
24 hits. Huh.
That is 16 points of fire damage.
Cool. Anything else?
That is it.
All right. Needle Blight B. Kicks over towards
What's
Mograine.
his name?
Blighty. And he's gonna try and
Ooh, you just set a bad precedent. So what are the other ones' names?
they're all Blighty, just spelled differently.
Ooh, I don't like that. Okay.
That is a 15 to hit you, Mograine.
That will definitely hit.
3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright, it is our Needle Blight C, who is going to get right over here and then throw a barrage of needles towards Jinx with a 22 to hit.
I'm still prone. Does that matter?
No.
Okay, am I able to uncannily dodge this or no?
Yeah. That is going to be less uncanny dodge requires a melee attack. That's the only reason I could think. Um,
Does Jinx sleep at a 10?
Just want to look at my uncanny dodge. I don't think it needs to be melee.
So Jinx sleeps in a tent. That might be covered.
no. None of you have tents in your
When an attacker
inventory.
you can see hits you with an attack.
Okay, then yes, you can do that. That's 6
Okay.
points of damage incoming.
Has that been halved already?
No, that's incoming. So
So I'll take 3
correct.
as I roll out of the way.
Hell yeah. And then it is going to be your turn, Jinx.
All right, I use the momentum of rolling out of the way to pop up onto my feet.
Hell yeah.
And which one was it? Was it C? That just
Yes.
I'd like to use my bonus action to insightful fighting. C. So that's an insight against its deception, I believe. And I got a 25 on my insight.
That is physically incapable.
Perfect. Love that for him. I'm going to throw a dagger at it. That's a 25 to hit. So I'm going to get sneak attack on here. Where did my sneak attack go on my character sheet? It's never in the spot I think it's going to be in. Okay, that's 22 points of damage.
Cool.
Got my nick attack. And I've got some movement. Can I... 1, 2, 3. Can I see Needle Blight B?
You can, yes.
Then I will make my nick attack at it. That's a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Don't get too excited, guys. It's just a d4 of damage.
Hell yeah.
That's 5 points on my crit.
Let's go.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Alright, Needle Blight D. Why does the music hate me? We're just gonna get him over here and then take an attack. And we've got a 22, that's gonna hit Casimir. What that amount of damage? Are you working Science-Escape? You're not working either. Figure that out. Cool. Needle Blight E. Go for an attack against Valen. But that is going to miss. As we come to Casimir's turn. And Casimir is going to draw his dagger and stab Needle Blight D. Or attempt to, at least. Nope, that is a successful stab. Bringing us back to the top of the round with Mowgli.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Everyone's in a pretty good space here. Let me go ahead, and I want to uh make sure I get this right. I want. Where is it? Yes. I'm gonna channel divinity for a divine spark. I need all the twig blights to make a con save for me, please.
We've got a
Because I
2.
believe they are all within. Uh, they're all within 30 feet of me. Yeah.
Yes. We've got a 2, we've got a 7, and we've got a 13.
Beautiful. So they all fail. So they are all gonna take. Oh wait. I'm actually gonna go for Radiance of the Dawn. It's the same save, so nothing changes there. It'll be 2d10 plus 8 radiant damage. Uh, 18 radiant damage to all the twig blights.
Cool. They're all dead.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, with that, you are no longer bound to the initiative, and you can take this time to sort of settle back in, finish out your rest. Don't need to sleep, but you can take a little bit of a longer breakfast, catch your breath and everything, but you will be able to take and complete your long rest.
Okay, so I can heal those 3 hit points that I took during that fight.
Yes, this happened before your long rest finished, so correct.
I might need those 3 hit points later. You never know.
Yeah. Well, friends, that's an eventful way to start the morning. Shall we carry on with our travels?
Yep.
Alright, so go back to Barovia. Eat the camp.
Barovia.
The Via of Count Bar. So, who would like to roll for today's travel survival?
I could. I think I got all my nasty rolls out.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. Okay. As you travel along the road here, continuing getting closer towards where you need to go. Let's see. What might go down? As you are starting to make your way towards the rising elevations, getting into uh, the more mountainous areas. The crunch of snow beneath your feet. You would notice a set of footprints. Takes you off the trail if you follow them. They are, it appears to be, humanoid.
How far off the trail are they?
I
Or the
mean,
road?
they go off the trail, like, so they follow along. You see them, so it's um, they just head off until you can't quite see where they go. You could follow them if you'd like.
Can we tell how recently it snowed?
Um,
Like, is there a chance these are really old and it just hasn't snowed?
roll me a nature check.
That's an 18.
Yeah, this seems to be more of a, with the elevation, and the natural climate of Barovia, this seems to be more of like a snow cap rather than a fresh fallen snow.
These may be old, potentially.
Some poor soul got lost up here.
Maybe.
Hopefully we do not meet the same fate.
Much as I would like to check, I really don't.
Maybe be on the look in case we're not alone.
Yep.
Okay. As you continue, none of you have like climbing gear, right?
I don't think I need it.
Well,
I think I have a climb speed.
this isn't so much like climbing up like for trees and stuff like this. This is like you're going up a mountain kind of climbing gear.
Let me check. No, I've got rope. That's it.
Okay.
Same here, just a rope.
Do you have climbing
I
gear?
believe I also. I have a robe. If that helps.
No.
No, I have no climbing gear. I have a lamp. That's kind of climbing gear.
No. It's not.
I got that ventriloquist doll.
I've got
You
a
do have-
crowbar.
I have my faith.
Do you have cold weather clothes as well? Any of you?
I do have that robe, so I
mean-
would consider that.
Would you say I have a fur
Yeah.
coat?
No.
Then no.
It looks like I actually have 2 robes in my kit, so I can lend one to someone.
These are like vestment robes, not like bathrobes.
It's an extra layer.
Cool. All right. I have the information that I need. Um.
Fair enough.
WTF, Casimir? You didn't tell us it was gonna be so freaking cold.
Let's see, is Sacred Flame gonna help us here?
No, Sacred Flame is radiant, not actual fire.
That is true.
It can blind your enemies,
what
you know,
about-
snow blindness.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Great doesn't track.
I have some torches.
That's kind of sick.
Torches?
Scorching Ray is technically fire, but that's not gonna help us much. Daylight? Is that just light, or is that?
It's light. It doesn't create like a little warm sunspot on the ground. It's just light.
I have some candles.
I have a wall of fire. I feel like those are opposite
You-
ends of the spectrum, but there's somewhere we can meet in the middle with it.
You guys are adventurers with tinder boxes. You know, you could just make a fire if you need it.
How do 3 adventurers not have climbing gear or means to keep warm between them?
I
The
mean, like,
economy's in shambles.
I feel
Did you
like you guys have,
see the prices in Barovia?
to be fair, you were looking for a poisoner's kit. Uh, uh, but no, I would say that like you've
That
been
is for different reasons.
oh my goodness. So, yeah. So taking the altitude into effect, and the conditions of which you are traveling, you, for your progress after today's journey, you get about here. So now you're traveling not on smooth ground, but up into the mountains. Start to feel the chill sink into your bones. I'm gonna ask for another group survival roll here. This will be for setting up camp.
Ooh,
Not 20.
9.
My fifth one today.
Come on, man. Making us all look bad. 14? I'll just meet in the middle.
Apparently, Jinx does not do well in the cold.
Amazing. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Casimir. Nope, nope. Okay. All right. You all are able to settle in and make your camp and start your watch. Are we doing the same order, Jinx, Valen, Mograine?
Sure.
Casimir will join Jinx on first watch this night. As you all settle in, the snow and the chill around you as the sun disappears once more. Jinx, a perception roll, if you would please.
Yes. It's a 26.
As you look off into the night and see the puffs of your breath, you can look over the incline as it goes down, and also, of course, see the rising of the mountains you have yet to traverse. What goes on in your mind, Eric?
I think as I'm sitting there shivering and miserable, I'm gonna just like jump and be like, Gerald! And then I'm gonna dig through my pack and I'm gonna try and find the little glass orb that has the clockwork goldfish in it to see if it's frozen. Because it is filled with water.
While it is
Not the
cold,
fish.
it does seem that as of right now, either proximity to yourself or just the layers of padding between your pack and the thick orb, glass of the orb, the water is not yet frozen.
Oh, thank God you're okay, Gerald. And then he's just gonna tuck him into a fold of his clothing and try and keep Gerald warm. I don't know what's gonna happen to this goldfish, this clockwork goldfish, if he freezes. Maybe he'll get rusty and he won't be able to move anymore. I don't know.
Well, if you
I guess he wouldn't get rusty because he's already submerged in water. But I don't know what's gonna happen or how he works.
Well, like, think about it this way. If something happens to Gerald, right? But you find the mechanical wonder that Blinsky has asked you to find, maybe Blinsky could help Gerald.
I don't want to think about anything bad happening to Gerald. So I'm gonna try and keep him warm, even though I myself am not warm.
As you're doing this, you
So
would.
yeah, Casimir sees this drama unfold.
Yeah, I was about to say, you would feel the eyes of someone watching you, and Casimir's there, just, his cloak pulled around him, and just a curious look on his face as he watches you.
Don't want to keep him out in the cold for too long, but have you ever seen anything like this? This is Gerald. I took him away again.
Can't say that I have.
Neither have I. So I don't know what happens to him if he gets cold.
We still have more ground to cover in the mountain. He rubs his hands together, trying to keep them warm as he looks off into the distance.
I didn't think it would be this cold.
The cold does not bother me. Easily.
What do you need to do when you get there? Are you looking for something?
I need to. I need to get to the temple. There is someone waiting for me.
Oh, Jinx looks expectantly at Casimir in case he wants to elaborate.
Roll for me. Roll for me a persuasion.
Cool. This is actually a 14 because I am proficient in persuasion.
For a moment, Jinx, you don't know that Casimir is going to expand to sate your curiosity. My sister is Sinsman dreams. Dreams of the or something.
Has it been a long time since you've seen your sister?
The last time I saw my sister was the day that I killed her. He brings his hands up to blow on them, staring off in the distance once more. She
I hope
was.
you find what you're looking for.
I will bring her back. That's why she sends me. First watch goes by without issue. Except for Gerald potentially freezing. second watch.
Before I go to bed, I check him
He is
again.
still unfrozen before bed. Um, but Valen, I will ask for a perception.
Yep. 13.
I will keep your 13 in mind as you go through your watch. What does your watch look like, Valen?
During this watch, I mainly thinking about. Well, first, that it's a little cold up here, but no, I've dealt with worse. But also, I'm kind of glad in a way that I told the others of who I truly am. Kind of like a weight was lifted, but also kind of knowing the danger in me telling them because nobody else is really supposed to know. So kind of conflicted feelings.
As you are sitting there thinking, the dimmed fire, not entirely put out due to warmth needed. The light from it catches on something in the dark. You see a glimmer, something hidden in the ground, just underneath the top layer of the snow.
Don't like that you said the word glimmer because I think I know what it is.
One way to find out.
Yeah, there's only one way to find out. I'll go check it out.
As you go to check it out, and it doesn't take long to dig it out from the snow. You have something that fits easily in your palm. It looks to be a wolf's head, silver. As you inspect it, you would notice that it seems to be a whistle.
I thought it was something else entirely.
I know you did.
Well, first off, I'm thankful that it's not what I thought it was, but so it's like it's a whistle in the shape of like a wolf's head.
A silver whistle in the shape of a wolf's head.
Hmm. I'm obviously not going to use it now because that would wake my companions up and probably make them very angry. But I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Besides that, nothing else seems to come up on your watch. And then we come to Mograine. It is your watch.
Yeah, it is.
Can I get a perception roll?
Yeah, can.
Look at that.
25.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. What's going on in your watch, Mograine? Your usual?
The usual. We're waking up, we're going through our prayers and affirmations, and then packing up.
All right. Nothing amiss comes along. Goes through your watch, Mograine. The dismal sky gets slightly brighter as the sun does rise. And you all can complete another long rest. Though, I will ask for a constitution saving throw at the end of your long rest.
Con save.
Mhm.
All of us are.
Everyone. Unless you have resistance to
Got a
cold.
natural 20 +2.
Oh crap!
No, just necrotic and radiant.
And
You guys have resistances? What must that be like?
It's pretty cool, especially when they don't come into effect the entire game.
I don't have any resistance. I'm immune to
Listen.
magical sleep.
Vast the Tiefling fought something called the Red Dragon Army, and fire never came into the equation ever.
that's not
That's
true.
crazy.
You
That's
fought a
nuts.
red dragon at the
I
end.
would.
At the very end. Otherwise, it was death of dragons.
I would be calling a lawyer, but that's just me.
To be fair, their weapons sent do fire damage, just not a lot. So,
Point being, I figured fire damage would have come up a lot more frequently than it did.
I mean, you're not wrong. Um, it was very much fire in the beginning and fire at the end, and then a lot of not fire in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But as you all complete your long rest, all of you rolled. Uh, all of you rolled well enough that the cold does not affect you mechanically, just narratively. With that, we're going to take our IRL break for a little bit here and come back in a few minutes. See how the rest
Just
of
like
your
that.
travel comes through. Yeah. We're at the 2-hour mark, if you believe it or not. with us back, ready to continue our travels through Barovia. Now traveling through the mountains in the southern portion. We would like to make uh the travel check for today.
It's Jinx's turn unless they want to pass it on.
I mean, I got a
Or what
plus
about
2, so I
what
don't know if
about
you
our
want me doing that.
what about our buddy? Can he do it? Is he gonna good?
You want Casimir
This
to...
is his trip after all.
I mean, if you want
Yeah,
Casimir to do it, I'm not going to tell you what his modifier is.
Casimir, are you any good at traversing the land, say on a scale of 1 to 5? Or minus, if you go into the negatives, if you feel like you're not that good at it. How do you feel about your skill set?
I feel that my system is calling me to the temple, and I will make it there.
That's very good. On a scale of 1 to 20, how wise are you?
I'll make the check.
All right, there we go.
18.
You'll get vagaries
Thank you.
and a magic 8-ball out of me. So, yeah, 18, pretty good. As you continue your travel, it gets older. You're able to navigate up the mountains further, but it does take some time. Since you don't have the climbing gear or cold weather clothes to help combat the dangers of the environment. Your travel today. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Alright, yeah. Gets you about right there. So, I'm gonna ask, for a group survival roll here to see how well everything goes. Okay. Um, cool. So, I'm assuming it was going to be the same order. Jinx, Phelan, Oberyn.
Yep.
Sure.
So, you set up camp.
No, I'll never tell.
You go through watch. And it is Mograine shortly after you've awoken. Where I'm going to ask for you to give me a perception check here.
A perception check.
Okay. Well, Grain, you hear this as you wake up for your portion of the watch. You hear what sounds like the crunch of snow underneath. Soft foot. Something that is perhaps equipped to handle the terrain up here.
Bogrin draws.
Yeah?
He will draw his Morning Star.
Okay. As you draw your morning
Keep
star,
sneaking up on him and
you look around, see what they might be sneaking up on you. With your 24, you're able to see the gleam of amber eyes in the wood. Low to the ground, in darkened fur, see a
Bogrin will make eye contact and attempt to intimidate this wolf to not do what it might be trying to do.
okay. An intimidation roll. As you
He will just meet this wolf's gaze and not stand down.
as you make eye contact and you hold, you see the wolf get lower, bare its teeth, growling as it backs off. And that's when you hear the sound of other wolves from elsewhere moving to follow this one part of their pack as they leave what have been some hunting grounds. But you all complete your long rest.
Bogrin will put his gear away and go through his morning prayers.
Yep. So, long rest completed with no carnage.
Did I miss the first two watches?
No, I simplified everything, so I rolled ahead of time of
Okay.
if there was going to be an encounter. That's why I had your survival rolls all together of like, how well are you guys doing as a whole? And I used that. So, because then if I did encounter, that would have been like almost all of our session just being watch rolls. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair.
So, no, you're good. Uh, but we are going to continue our travels. So as morning comes to Barovia, let's get another day's travel roll.
Balin, bud, you're good with a map.
15. My rolls are getting progressively lower.
Well, as long as it gets us there.
Oh no, low rolls. How horrible. Oh,
Still 15.
it's still a 15. So, as you continue on following the road begins to narrow. Just come on, link you guys down here. There's in here. So yeah, the road grows narrow. Not just the road itself, but the actual shelf of rock that it rests upon as well. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply towards dark, rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead of you, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes, topped by statues of demonic vultures and horned heads. You see that set in the center of this wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame. And you see on the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. So,
Those green flames look concerning.
Is this where we're supposed to be?
The road goes through here.
We must continue.
Before we start moving, I almost forgot. I'm going to cast my mage armor on myself.
that might help.
Are we able to see any movement, like in the guard tower? Or
Everything here is kind of just frozen. The best way to put it.
maybe if we are closer, someone will tell us to stop, and we can ask if we can get through.
Yep.
Might be wise. So we approach them.
Yeah, you guys are approaching. If you look at your map, moving one of you to uh,
There we are.
Can I make out any more details being closer?
no, nothing's changed so far.
I don't want to cause an avalanche, but should we call in case there's someone that can raise the portcullis?
Good try.
Assuming this thing doesn't look scalable, looks pretty smooth.
You would see that the gatehouse is about 30 feet high. The adjoining walls are 20 feet high, however, they are lined with stone spikes upon top.
Has anyone seen anything like those green flames before?
I have not.
Have we? I have not.
No, I don't believe you have.
Need to approach.
Yes.
And as you get right about there, Mover, closest to the group, you would all hear shriek of the metal on metal sound as you watch the portcullis rise. And then
Oh. It rises on its own.
it seems to have risen on its own.
I don't like that.
The green flames still there?
The green flames are still there.
Are they bigger?
They fill the entire eastern archway of the gatehouse.
I suppose this is the only way through the mountains then.
What if when we pass under there, it closes again, and then we're stuck between it and the flames?
Does anyone have anything they could throw in to see what would happen?
Uh,
I have some ball bearings.
Start.
don't have really anything.
At this point, you hear the release of the lock that had held the portcullis up as it closes. Seems that it only stays open for about a minute.
This screams a trap, correct?
I don't feel good about it.
Um, Casimir, are you familiar with this area at all? Do you know any lore of the area that could shed light on this?
I not. I kept very much to my own. Just know that I need to get to the Amber Temple, and if this is the way we must go,
Took a book. Is there anything in the book? The book was about Barovia. I
there,
think it was mostly like
I think it was Barovian fairy
monster
tales.
tales. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Um,
Yeah.
as you flip through the book to see if there's anything, um, the only mention you see of uh, sort of green flames were uh, conjured into effect by a evil witch. But there's nothing quite like the area that you're in quite detail.
I hope a witch didn't do those.
Move
Does anyone
closer
have a way to...
to the portcullis as it reopen.
If you move closer to the portcullis, you do see that it reopens, yes.
I think we just have to take our chances with the fire.
Does anyone have a way to make them go away?
What if we ran through?
Sure, this is done oversight at all, but I don't have dispel magic in my spell inventory.
Unfortunate.
I'm sure that would help here,
Essentially.
but I don't have it.
Right.
Darn.
We just gotta take our chances. And the thing's gonna close again.
Potentially. You've got about 10 seconds or so.
I'm gonna run through.
Run through.
Alright. As your group runs through the portcullis, all of you get in there with enough time as it snaps shut. Now you have a rock and a hard place.
Oh, great.
Do the flames, now that we're closer, seem to be giving off heat?
Yes.
Darn. Was hoping maybe it was smoke and mirrors.
Like a hot heat or like a warm heat?
It's definitely heat. Maybe if you put your hand in it, you'll be able to tell if it's hot or warm.
Okay. Rude.
Is there anything interesting to do with the walls on either side of us? No.
They're just cold, blackened stone.
It's not what I thought it was. Never mind.
Amber Temple. The Amber Temple pulse. Casimir runs through the fire. And as he
How do you
gets to
feel?
the other side, he drops to his knees.
Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't look good.
Casimir gets to the other side, but Casimir is now on the ground.
It doesn't look good, I take it.
Nope.
Seeing as how you marked him as bloodied. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, but you guys are like, what, level 8 adventurers? You guys are fine.
Yeah.
What level is our friend?
Oh, he's an NPC. He doesn't get levels.
I have an idea of how I can get through the fire without being harmed.
Yeah, you want to try and circumvent the gate.
So I don't want to take fire damage.
I'm just... Either way, I'm going to be rolling
I know-
dice, so...
Can do some cool, but now I don't want to do it.
Do it! Don't let my goading stop you.
Okay, my idea was I have technically something that can teleport me through the thunder step, but it would cause damage. However, I do have the careful spell meta magic that allows me to choose people to automatically succeed on their saving throw so they take no damage.
Or Mogreen and I can go first, so that you're here in here by yourself, and when you thunderstep, there's no one around to damage.
Fair point. Just don't take too much damage.
No promises. Jinx is like, YOLO, and he'll run through.
Is there a radius of that? No, there's not.
Alright, so as Jinx, you run through, that's going to be 33 points of fire damage.
I can't.
Okay.
Okay. That says, ow, ouch. Oh,
How does it feel?
Smell awful. It feels awful. Very ouch.
Very ouch.
I am
Understood.
also bloodied.
Let's see. I'm just double checking to see if I have anything that could possibly assist. Well,
I just thought of
no.
something else.
I'm just gonna run through.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm
So-
just gonna book it. I'm just gonna
As
book out.
Mograine books it, that's 23 points of fire damage for Mograine.
Okay, I'll take that.
How do you feel?
Could be better.
It-
Definitely
It
be
looks
better.
like you took about a third less damage than I did.
I'll put a hand on Jinx's shoulder and channel divinity for restoring them for. I'll give them 9 health back.
Thank
A little
you.
pick me up in these trying times.
And I guess I will do my thunder step through the flame onto the other side.
Okay. Let me just. Stop here. Okay. Alright, Valen, you get to the other side.
Very nice. Although reading my bitter wind spell, realized too late at the end it says the bitter wind disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, lanterns, and similar flames in the area.
Oh, well, this isn't a similar flame.
Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't use it then.
Yeah. I don't know that there are candles and torches that are naturally green. Okay. So, it's about this point that Casimir is sort of getting to his feet. A little woozy, a little wobbly. Got some burns on him. But he seems determined. But what would you like to do, adventurers?
Is there some snow to take the edge off this burn?
I mean, yes, but that's probably not really a good idea. The intense cold and the intense hot might shock the system.
Jinx doesn't know. Actually, Jinx is. No, Jinx is not very intelligent. Jinx
Jinx is like,
is
oh,
wiser than he is smart.
cold, hot? That cancels out. The math is mathing.
Yeah, this is just make quick snow angel, snow deva,
Yeah.
just real quick.
Yeah.
I've treated enough wounds in my time, but if I was to use the snow here, I'd like to boil it first, without any impurities.
Maybe on our way back we find a different place to go.
Perhaps yes. Perhaps there's another avenue around that doesn't involve flame walls. How wide did this portcullis and wall stretch? Is it
These are 10.
severe or?
Um, like the wall between the cliff sides. If you look at the thing to the
Okay.
the right, no, the left, that's what you're looking at. That's a head-on view, artistically, on the side of the map.
Heard. Okay. Oh, fair enough. It'd be kind of a pain in the ass to without. Perhaps we should invest in some climbing gear as a team. In the past couple days, that seemed to be a reoccurring issue.
Too bad we couldn't come across a nice pack on the side of the road that had climbing gear in it instead of pouring clothes.
True.
Maybe if you stuck around with like some of the adversaries you've come across, you might have bargained for some climbing gear. I think the hags could have made that happen.
Oh man, hindsight.
Lady Watcher could definitely make that happen. Just saying. So,
I wouldn't trust anything the burgomaster gives us at this point because he'd probably sabotage it because I'm fairly certain he thinks we killed his adopted son.
Allegedly.
maybe. One way to find out. So, do you press onwards? Do you investigate around here? What would you like to do?
Maybe there's climbing gear in this tower.
You do have a guard
This
tower, yeah.
watchtower to our right.
Yeah?
We should check that out.
Maybe there's some health potions in there.
um, as you're approaching at the tower, a quick investigation shows that the door doesn't open, not easily.
Does it have a lock on it?
It does not appear to be locked, rather, it appears to be barred from within.
Does anyone have something a bit longer than these daggers that we could maybe slip in the seam of the door? I think it's barred on the inside. I guess technically I have a long sword, but I don't think the blade is actually like corporeal, so that I don't think it's gonna help here.
Let's see. I um have calligrapher supplies. There might be something in there.
I don't know. Would my daggers be long enough to make it through the door enough to do anything useful?
Not really. Like, it can get through the door into the bar, but not in a way that you can actually, like, leverage it to actually do stuff.
Like leave? Yeah. Okay.
You could always try and brute force the
Do we have
door.
any cool? Do we have it? Yeah.
Technically have a
Yeah.
scimitar in my inventory.
Ah,
I've never used.
Do you not plan on using it?
Probably
Because we
not.
could just chop it up.
Would a mage hand work here to try and lift the bar?
No, the bar that goes on a door, I don't know, this is the history nerd in Faye. Those are, like, heavy pieces of wood, which is why, you know, you need a lever to kind of, if you're jimmying it from the outside.
Yeah, they're like 4x4s.
Yeah, it's not, a mage hand can only manipulate 10 pounds. This is, no.
I don't
Okay,
know.
but what about 2 mage hands?
No.
Okay. Well, okay. Here's a potential for us, team. What if we broke down the door, and then when we left, we mending it back together? That way, we don't cause a scene.
Do you have mending?
Yeah. I don't know how helpful. I'll
I
be.
do have mending. I feel like that might be a healthy way to approach. As obviously, we we don't know who this belongs to. We don't want to get on their bad side. We do want to check out what's in there. I'm not disputing that by any means. I just feel leaving the door off a place after you looted is rude.
The looting,
So-
not so much, but leaving the door open, that's the
Look.
real like offense.
I look. It comes to a point where it's a bridge too far. If you get where I feel like leaving a door wide open is adding insult to injury. You let the weather in, it could cause more damage. This is more
Yeah.
controlled
Imagine
and
the
I
wood
believe more
rot.
polite. Yeah, exactly.
I was about to ask, is this door made of wood?
Yes. It is iron bound though, so it's not just wood. It is reinforced.
Ideas and keep getting. I was gonna cast Shatter on the door.
I mean, you can still cast
You
shatter
could
on the
do that.
door. It might not go as well, but you can still do that.
It'll definitely weaken it.
Yeah. Sink some fire bolts into it.
Yeah, I don't know
Rest of
that.
it's stone, right?
I don't know that you can mend a charred door though.
Oh, no, I don't think you can turn ashes back into a door with mending.
Yeah, no.
I'll just do Shatter.
Yeah, we'll just splinters I can work with.
How many times are you gonna have to cast mending?
As
Me-
many
Be
as
here
it
for
takes.
a month.
And I assume the door can't make a con save.
No. Objects don't make saves. If it made a save, you'd be in for a different sort of surprise.
So
Yeah.
let's,
Oh, is it a
let's see
mend?
how much
You-
damage it is.
Un mimique.
11.
Alright. Cool. Just. Alright, so you said 11 damage?
11 damage from the Shatter, yeah.
You see, there is some splintering of the wood, but it's still well in its frame. It doesn't like splinter outwards or anything. It's like, when you punch wood, but the rest of it stays intact. There's just now some of it that's damaged. Do you want to try it again?
I think I'll save my spell slots.
Does anyone have a bludgeoning implement?
I'll swing my morning star on it
Yeah, go for it.
for 16 for 6 points of damage.
16, while it strikes the door, does not seem to hit it in an area that can be damaged. You strike at one of the iron bindings. As you hear the resound off of it.
No. No. No.
We're getting worse.
All right, there we go. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit the door where you want it to.
Swinging on this door.
Alright.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
Right over there working out some frustrations.
Just panting at the.
The door is still standing. Like, this is a guard's door. It's meant to be sturdy.
All right. I just have a bunch of fire spells.
Can I try my scimitar?
Yes, cleave it a little bit.
Just try and see if I can get the wooden bar to come loose.
Go ahead, roll for me. This will be just straight dexterity.
Oh, can I use my luck point? Because that's a natural one.
You can use your luck point forever you want to use it for.
I'll use it right now for this dexterity check. That's only a 14.
As you're trying to use this, it's a little unwieldy. This is not at all what this blade was meant to be used for, and you can hear somewhat of the jostling, but you're not getting quite enough of the give to try and knock the barring out of its hold.
Maybe if I tried before the door was partially broken open.
Casimir is standing watching Mason. Perhaps this is a sign that we just continue onwards.
Are there windows?
There is. That's not like windows, they're more like arrow slits.
Oh, the art on the side looks like there's some windows.
Yeah, that's the art says windows. Faye's history knowledge is like those are arrow slits. Again, we can see them on like the thing right beside you. They're thin, kind of. Sorry that I like medieval history and castles and their armaments.
Okay. I was hoping there's like.
Also, the windows are over the fall. That's on the side of the ledge.
Yeah, but we can't see the side
You
that we are on in the artwork. So maybe there's windows on multiple walls.
Yeah.
I guess my character wouldn't know about the windows. Is probably what you're getting at, though.
you would have seen it coming up. You would have seen the one on the side coming
Okay.
up. But again, you would have seen that it's off the side of the ledge.
Yeah, well, maybe they want to see in more than one direction. I don't know. I'm not a
Like the band?
watchman.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what's in there.
Do you want to keep trying the door? I mean, you have
I
damaged
am
it.
but one of 4 people.
You have caused some damage to the
I wish
door.
that any-
I think we just keep going.
Not wishing any more spells on that door.
That's cool. We'll just beat the hell out of it.
Do you want to just try?
Can the door make me a deception check, please?
No, it's a door.
Darn. So you're saying I cannot insightful fight it and get some sneak attack
No.
damage?
No, you can't.
Okay.
You know what?
I also want to
Can I
say that
banish a door?
no. Banish works on
That's
a
what Faye
creature.
wants you to do. Faye wants us to waste all our resources on this effing door.
I don't though. I just
Somebody just pushes on it and see if they can push it open.
Yeah.
I
Can we
just
kick it down?
find this very yeah, you can try an athletics check to try and kick it down.
Double boot to the door. Running start.
You hear that there is somewhat of the bar moving with your 18, Mograine. Not quite enough, but I mean, it sounds doable. It sounds close to what you want to achieve.
All right, somebody help me with this. On the count of 3. Ready?
Can I provide the help action?
I will allow you to provide the help action, yes. Mograine, you have advantage.
1, 2. I slip on a wet stone before getting to that door.
Look out! There's a wet stone. Oh, never mind.
Okay. One more time. We're going to do this. We've spent too much time to just walk away at this point. This needs to be done.
Okay, just hang on 1 second. I'll quickly sweep the area for loose stones, and that's how I'm providing
Mogren's
the
doing
help
a little
action.
stretch routine.
I'm hanging back with Casimir.
You missed that one. Oh, my hip. Right. Okay. Third time's the charm. We're doing this. We are doing this.
I thought that was your third time.
No.
As Casimir says
It
that,
looks like your
there
fourth, yeah.
is a crash as you break through the door.
Ha! Green will pick himself up off the ground and dust himself.
As Mograine dusts himself off, the door is open. We'll start off with this guard tower in our next session. Oh my goodness.
We're not leaving this.
We're
Can
just...
we at least get to see what's inside the first level?
No, that's...
Like, just visually with the fog of war gone?
No.
Damn it!